track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
What's up, guys? It's week 10. It's time for the Los Angeles Rams, and we got Jarran Reed decision making. He's got abdomen tear, high chance of re-injury. Poona Ford's been doing good, so, and he's not gonna be that great when he comes back if we play him through the injury. Otherwise, he can come back in 2 weeks. He's gonna set out 2 more games. That's fine. He can set out 2 more games. You know us, and let this thing go, and we're on our way to Los Angeles.
Today, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Jared Goff and the Los Angeles Rams taking on Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks.
It's the National Football
Are y'all ready for this?
Presented by EA Sports.
SoFi Stadium.
Today, it's an NFC West battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams.
Wish they didn't have to share it, but that's Carson, the man.
From up top, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles Davis, as always, with me as well. And CD, defenses better be on their toes in this one because we got 2 quarterbacks who love to throw the football, and they throw it very well.
Over 4,000 yards each in the previous season. So what you're saying is, if you're a defender, hope you prepare properly. Hydrated, stretched, be on your toes, as you said, because the ball's coming your way. Now
comes Russell Wilson in season number 9, 6-time Pro Bowler, as he gets set to lead this Seahawks offense.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Let's go with no interceptions this week.
You're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because when you turn into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
There you go, lock it.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Seahawk first down as Wilson finds Lockett.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Carson.
Damn.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work.
Whoa! Come on, guys. Did you see that? That went right through him.
Will Disley, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Flush to his right. It's It's caught inside the 25.
Greg Olsen,
And he
what a
goes
catch.
down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Ah, Jalen Ramsey.
A big one there on third down. They hit for 30 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement.
Lost 21-20.
He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
At the 3-yard line.
On 2nd down.
He's in.
It's Carson. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown,
go.
Seahawks.
That's what I'm talking about.
Chris Carson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw
might be a bad
there,
kick.
that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Rams ready to take over on offense, and they will do so behind the 1st overall pick in the 2016 draft. Now he's in season number 5 out of Cal. It's Jared Goff.
Well, it's not unusual for a team to have a little bit of a letdown after appearing in the Super Bowl. And the Rams had that Super Bowl letdown after their loss in Super Bowl 53 to New England. But it might surprise people that quarterback Jared Goff still finished 3rd in the NFL in passing yards at better than 4,600. They just want to see him cut down on the number of interceptions he threw last year.
That's what I like to see on this team already.
Can elevate their offense yet again.
Already.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of
On 2 guys, he still caught that and couldn't get taken down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, here's Goff. Gets it off to Freeman. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quick.
Oh, come on. That was a great catch.
Again, as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 37. A gain there.
Coming in. Everyone's coming in to tackle.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Why do I keep getting put on somebody different? It's supposed to change me right to the guy who's closest to the ball. And it doesn't do that ever.
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up,
Bobby Wagner.
pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. This pass complete to Reynolds. They all caught it up, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And no turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Let's go. Way to stop
This
him.
week they kind of tipped us off. They wanted to play ultra-aggressive, forcing fumbles. They just did that right there.
They took it to the next level, didn't they? You're exactly right, because everyone talks about being aggressive on defense and tackling well. But they were talking about getting after the football, making sure the ball was stripped out each and every time they lined up someone to get them on the ground.
And the adjustment working early.
Oh, come on, man.
Complete.
How can your guys catch the ball like that, but mine can't, huh? Huh? How can mine not?
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Being chased.
Get away from me, Donald.
He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3 and out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a 1st down.
Pretty sure that was Aaron Donald that was chasing Wilson, and Wilson just said, nope, gotta go.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
48-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
First carry for Darius Geis. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
He definitely had the first down there.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just
Oh, no.
side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first
TJ
down
Reader
was, and making sure they didn't get there. I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
They're going to run it.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it.
It's intercepted. Picked off at the 25.
Cody Barton
He's going
on the
to
blitz. He intercepts the ball.
touchdown. This defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
I don't think they're going to return this one.
Taken in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jared Goff and the Rams headed back onto the field. And now, Charles, this becomes a pretty important second drive for them. They're already down a pair of scores here in the first quarter.
As you noted, they're down 2 scores, and to me, they're down a possession or a service break if this were tennis, right? Because they just gave one up. Only their second drive now. Run their offense, try and get back into the game that way, and then look for some help from their defense.
Trying to forget about that pick 6 last time out. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
It's 2nd and inches at the 35-yard line.
Damn, I was hoping they'd try to run in that play.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Rams nothing.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of people are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Well, this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll fake the give. Now gone. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Marquise Blair's hurt.
Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long.
There we go.
It's incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Nope.
A 41-yard punt there with no return.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here that could really put them in command before intermission.
And it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
A gain of 4.
Second down at 6 now from the 42.
The 42-yard line.
And they
Damn it.
to hook up. This is Olsen. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down.
That was pretty shitty.
The Seahawks on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
1st and 10.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And to give this time to the tailback. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Micah Kaiser was in on the tackle.
Gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Gain of 5.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Escaping the pressure right. 20.
He comes back to it, and he gets the touchdown.
Touchdown, Seattle. Darius Geis, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag. But you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
L.A. readies for its next possession. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Well, it's a jet sweep. The football to Woods. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Right at
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. Gone. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Back to throw. Goff. And it's Woods.
Come on, play that ball, guys.
Works it past the 50. Goff to Woods as the Rams move the chains.
1st and 10.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Connection made here. Goff to Higbee. A good rally to the football. Keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Goff. Open man. Higbee, the tight end.
That's on me for trying to get him. That was on me.
At the Seahawks 21. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. On the draw, this will be Freeman. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. That moved it a combined 33 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On 1st down, gone. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And I think the ball's out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the run.
And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12.
Chris Carson.
Well, it wasn't much of a gain, but we're getting near the 2-minute warning, so maybe they just want to get to that point, regroup, and decide what they want to do the rest of the half.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life. But you're stuck with me in this booth. He's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, Wilson. Flushed out right.
Oh, what the hell?
It's incomplete. Chris Carson, the intended receiver. It's going to be 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. To throw again. Wilson forced out to his left. That's complete. It's Carson out of the backfield. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen.
Wilson's
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
It's a gain of 8.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. It's caught, Lockett. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 21. 11 yards there, 1st down.
21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They're going to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. Dancing to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was on me for throwing it like that. That was stupid.
Big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
3rd down and 1.
From the gun, it's Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
And just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Myers connects on the PAT, and the route is on here in this 1st half. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Watch the run.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll have a first down.
God damn.
He goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19 yards there on the pickup. And it'll move the chains.
1st and 10.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. The final shot before break here. Goff. He wants Reynolds way downfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10. We'll start by heading out west to Glendale, Arizona. And those two have gone to the break with a score 21-7. Kenyon Drake, a touchdown run in that first half. From there, it's off to Southern Nevada. Check out the action going on beside the neon lights of Las Vegas. And they trail the visiting Denver Broncos in that one. Cortland Sutton, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get down to the Bayou. Check on the Saints at home at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. And that game is tied as they take on the visiting 49ers. In our game has been Russell Wilson, who was dynamic, as usual, in that first half. He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his guys have the lead as well. As we get you back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play.
Not returning.
Takes this about 5 yards deep, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Cody Barton.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
A shotgun snap for Goff. He's got his rhythm here. It's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
That's good for an LA Rams. 1st and 10 at the 40.
1st and 10, Goff. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. A handoff to Devontae Freeman. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
From the 50, it's gone. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Goff now looking to throw. Open man is hit.
How did he miss that? He was right next to him. How the fuck are you going to miss that?
Before it's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now, Goff. And he's got it. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Robert Woods with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead. Now on this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running, because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs with different routes and be precise in your cuts.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now this will make it into the end zone. But ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here's Russell Wilson and the Seahawk offense now getting set to go again. A big reason why they've been so successful, this defense hasn't been able to contain him when he gets outside of the pocket.
So true, and that's when it's really difficult, because defensively you can have a game plan and try to account for all the things you've seen on tape, the way that they run their plays, even his running. But when it's a play where you just can't really say, okay, that's how the play's supposed to go, what they call broken plays, that's when the X and O doesn't work. That's when their Jimmy is better than your Joe.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the
So the big play gets him across.
That's the Metcalf we know and love.
1st and 10. This is Carson.
It's also the Russell Wilson we know and love.
Able to get it to their 30-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
That's another.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard.
Here's Carson. And he stopped immediately there.
Carson again.
Ashawn Robinson there on the stop.
Right at
2nd and 10.
no gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
That didn't do shit.
Maybe a yard to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 1.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Wilson.
No.
And it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line. And that's where the return stops.
1st and 10.
They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at the offense and say,
Come on, guys.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9. Quick pass to Cup.
Come on, gotta rip that ball out of there, guys. Come on.
Before reaching the 45-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
10 at the 45-yard line.
Goff on 1st down. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40.
Sorry, go through the air too
Down
much.
right around the
Can't blitz.
37. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Goff throwing complete to
There's no way.
He's got some breathing room. Touchdown.
There's 3 guys right there. You're telling me none of them grabbed him down like that?
Touchdown.
Come on, Madden. Get your shit together.
And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer.
Everybody likes to see the long ball thrown, but when you throw it underneath and you see someone catch the ball, secure it, make their moves, and then turn it into bigger plays, that's a lot of fun to watch as well.
Forbath, the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Out comes Chris Carson in the Seattle offense. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the one touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone. And now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage. And, again, that second score here in the third quarter. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that'll be incomplete.
What?
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Man, I had the ball. Come on.
On second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for
That's a first.
And he'll be out right at the 35. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. It's a fake here on 4th and inches. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. Anxious moments there on the fake, but they do get just enough
Let the clock
to
run
pick
out.
up the
We gotta
first
let it run
down.
out.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
That whole third quarter was all them. Our defense did not make any changes.
On 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it? Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line.
There we go.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. All the talk when Russell Wilson came into the league about his height, you know, those big defensive linemen. Can he get the ball over? When you get him outside the pocket like that, doesn't really matter.
No, it really doesn't. And you're exactly right. Many people dinged him for that and said, how's he going to see over NFL linemen? He never did, right? At whatever level, he saw through them and found pockets and windows to throw the football. But as you noted, when he's outside the pocket and his vision is totally clear, oh, look out, because he's going to find someone downfield, as we just saw there.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Benson Mayoa in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively.
Get rid of it.
Giving up a
He's
big
not going
sack
to.
that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Another try after the first down sack. Goff, and he'll find his target. Runs, it's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
That should have been.
A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Goff wants to throw on 3rd and 1. This pass complete to Reynolds.
Come on,
He'll be
guys.
tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Stay with them.
It's
Come
an
on, guys.
11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case.
At the 45-yard line.
Now Goff on 1st down. This one to the left to Higbee. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7
on, guys.
to the 47.
Come on.
Able to get 7 on that first down
Defense
pass
is getting
play.
tired.
2nd and 3.
On the Seahawks.
Goff throwing again. Gets it off to Freeman. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
That's
Well,
good.
they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Connection made here. Goff to Higbee. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here 6-yard line.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Throwing again is gone. Throw left side complete. It's Freeman. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To the air again. Gone. They'll get this one to Cobb complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the
Come on,
3.
Dunbar.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. And you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your big
Open is Reynolds. He's got it. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Josh Reynolds with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Forbath able to convert the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
at their own 25-yard line.
So
by
here are
14.
the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Blitz.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, Wilson, flush to his right. He's going to take off with it.
Get down, Wilson.
But not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs.
Don't try to fucking blitz me.
2-yard line.
It's too late in the game to try to blitz.
On 1st down, Carson. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
It was the linebacker Leonard Floyd on the stop. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On 3rd down, it's Carson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They run again with Carson. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. To Gordon, out left. And he'll be out of bounds. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Oh, Wilson going to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up.
You're by yourself. How did you miss that?
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back.
He loses the football, and the Rams have got it back. Not the trend he wanted to start the season with a fumble lost in both weeks 1 and 2. Now, it's not a disaster, but certainly not what he was looking for.
Got to get
His
him
elbow was
fixed
down.
because otherwise he shows up on every scouting report. I remember sitting in defensive
Booth review?
rooms and hearing the scouting report from my coaches.
I got a brief review.
And if
Booth review?
someone had
Booth
a
review?
particular problem carrying the ball and holding on to it, that was noted. Hey, make sure you get a little extra attention to him. Get after the football. He's dropped it the last couple.
What?
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side.
First he escapes the sack. Then somehow he makes that catch.
Netting him 33 yards.
First and 10 at the
Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. He's got a first down and inside the midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45.
Elmore needs to tackle better.
Right back to him for 20 and a first. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. That'll be caught by Cobb. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. And they're trying to line up quickly here. Goff urging them on. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cobb. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 14. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On first down, Goff. And that'll be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
He goes underneath.
How did Wagner miss that fucking tackle? You gotta be, dude. This game's gotta get fucking better. Come on.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams are able to get back within a touchdown. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And they take a knee.
Wilson on the keeper. Today's final
Well, I know it points to this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for the Seahawks, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Rams, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. And for Charles Davis and our...
Carson, the elusive back upgrade, and then let's let everyone else the computer upgrade. Hey, that was week 10. Oh shit! Nope, wrong thing. I thought I simulated. Alright, that was week 10, guys. Now it's getting ready for week 11. Come and join us over there. I'll see you guys there.